Let's see. Yo. Speaker's not getting in. Am I streaming? Wait, let me check. Okay, the reason I opened this trade is this stream is to just write it down. Wait, let me see. Oh, I couldn't hear myself. Oh, wait. Let me hear it. 1 second, yeah. Let me check my shit. Alright, seems like my stream is working. And then someone just sent me an email. Let me check. Whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna be telling you, I took a trade on gold today and ended up taking a dub. So I'm gonna analyze why did I take this trade, yeah? It's gonna be quick. I'm not gonna waste too much time for you guys, and then just give me a little bit space to max out my screen. Yep, alright, so I'm gonna clear everything else here, yeah? Because I know why I took this, why. I'm really positive. Alright, so after we take an L on, wait, my bad. I didn't take this shit, I was just trolling. Wait, one moment, yeah? Alright, so... alright, so after we took an L on NQ and ES, so what I do is I actually try to see whether I can get some dub today or not. So right away on gold, what do we see? As we can see it came down here, swept this low, and then swept this equal low here, which is very crucial. Okay. First of all, alright, never mind. I think you guys not gonna understand what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna draw like this, yeah, as usual, so you guys can understand it more better. Alright, so okay, so basically we have a continuations. Alright, we have continuations, and then we have London, we have continuation, and then we have a consolidation on this area. Yeah, so we have a manipulation, and then we decided to go up. So now this is the thing here. Based on structure, I personally like to take for a bullish. Why do I want to take a bullish? Now let's take a look at hourly. Okay, hourly, what are we? We have a break of structures here, right? But you gotta know one thing is we just came down. Today we came down to sweep this equal lows here. So once we swept this equal low, we have a fair value gap that actually respected multiple times. This is the first confluences that I would like to take along. Second of all, if you go to 4 hours, right? 4 hours is bullish, price action is bullish. This is the recent low, and then we did not break structures. So 4 hours is still considered as bullish. So in this situation, I was like, okay, 1 and 4 is bullish. What about daily? Daily we're super bullish, bro. And then today we just tapped into, and then which is like just now, we just tapped into this candle, which is just now the trade I took, just tapped into the daily fair value gaps here. So this is super bullish. So 1, 4 and daily is literally bullish, and then we just swept the previous low here, and then we just swept the equal lows. So after we swept the equal lows, right, what do we have here? We immediately inverse this gap on a 5 minute and created our own fair value gaps here, right? So after we have the first fair value gap, I noticed the market just came down and retapped to the 5 minute gaps, and I was like, okay, let me go to 3 minutes and see what's gonna happen here. So what do we have in 3 minutes? We have a 3 minute imbalances here. We're just filling, going up and going down, we're chopping, right? So what I do is I'm taking 1 minute, it's 3 minute gaps here. Let me just draw it nicely. Right, so what I can see is, let's not take a look at this one, right? So we actually came down here and we tap again. So after we tap, I was like, okay, let me go to 1 minute and take a look at what the market actually is doing. So after we retap, 1 minute came down and swept the retap and gave us a break of structures here, right? I was like, okay, hold on, we can look for confluences to actually take a longs here, because every time frame is aligning is just aligned with my bias now, which is like super bullish, right? So after that, I was like, okay, 5-minute reset, blah blah blah. We have a 3-minute imbalance here, so this is the crucial point here. So after I marked out 3-minute imbalance here. This is actually a pretty bad trade for me. I'm not gonna lie, but I still took the dump. So what happened is we retapped this one, right? We retap here. It shows bullish on three. We retap the 3-minute gap, shows bullish, and then I marked this out. I marked this imbalance here. And then on 15 seconds, it inversed it, right? It inversed. I was like, okay, hold on. We might cook this one. And then I entered here. And then I put my stop at here originally to protect myself. And then once market just play around on this 1-minute fair value gaps here and decided to just push up and then give us a real inversion, and then a real big obstructions here. I was like, all right, let me scale this bitch down here. So I actually entered another position around this one when it just came down here, and then I put my shit to here, something like this. And then, oh, what about take profits? What about take profits though? Wait, one moment, let me take a look. All right, whatever. Well, what about take profits? Where do you target, bro? And on top of that, let me show you something crazy. First TP, second, I mean, not really like take profits, but I'm telling you, everything is bullish, and then we have so much liquidity in 5 minutes, bro. You understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean, right? So I have basically every confluences to take along. And then market just chopping when I entered. So I was like low-key fucking stressed out. And then what? Let me take a look. And then market just starts to just chop again, right? I was like, fuck. Am I gonna lose again? Because I was already down for the day, and I was like, I don't want to down more. But this shit is so A+ that I cannot fucking ignore it. So when it came down here, I was like, okay, we might lose today. It's alright. And then it decided just fucking shoot ups, and we take all the dubs. On my futures account, I actually set my take profits to 1-to-1. But since this is my futures, right? This is my futures. 1-to-1 is here, right? 1-to-1. But let's imagine I risk 300. But due to I de-risk it, and then I didn't add like more value, so I actually risk around like maybe 50% of the original amount. So I'm like low. I'm risking low here, but take profit still hit. But my take profit I set to here, and then afterward I was like, okay, just futures account I set here, but the forex account took all the dubs. I think it took like something like this. I only secured this one because this too is big liquidity here. I mean, this all is, but this too big liquidity here. So market usually, if they don't want to decide to just push up, they gotta come do this shit, right? And I was down for the day too, so I don't want to like actually fucking, and I don't want to like just hold too long. So I decided to just take like a 1-to-1 or any extra points, right? So yeah, I'll show you. So the first trade we actually lost. I risked a little bit, and then I don't want to show you how much I make though. But for the day, For the day, I'm actually just. How do I do this? Alright, let me just screenshot. You know what? Screenshot might be boring. Right, for the day, I'm actually didn't lose any fucking money. As you can see. Today. So it's a break-even day for me. And then on my futures account, it's like a little loss today. So today my shit is so today I actually took a little bit L, which is like $145, which is like only a little bit of what I'm risking. So yeah, I'm pretty well off today. Gold CFRS again. So this month we already win. We have 2 gold win and 1 I won NQ, I think. And yeah, and as for the second trade, oh my god, this shit. When it hits this one, give me a break of structures. I mean the change of state delivery here. I was fucking break even. I set to break even. And then motherfucking come down break even and just push up. Bro, this is crazy. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. So today's trade looking good. My analysis was on point, everything just doing super well. And yeah, I'm gonna be, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be looking forward for tomorrow's trade. So yeah, today's break-even day, pretty happy about it. And yeah, we'd like to see you guys on tomorrow. So